almost never remember to hit record, but we got the new PC storage, so now we can hit record. Really? Okay. So for the VOD watchers, because I see that there's some VOD watchers from last week, so YouTube people, we appreciate you. Didn't skip any, didn't miss a beat. We are exactly where we left off last week. So we expanded the network to the second observatory, which created that massive like anomaly. Got sucked into everything. Sam wakes up in a battle-ravaged city where he encounters an unidentified man, group of skeletal soldiers. That was so fun. That was like very exciting. Need to find your way out. Found our way out. Strange Realm Nirvana. Sam found himself transported. Time passed differently, moving hours for every moment in our world, which I remember happened in the first game when you're fighting Matt's character. I forget his name. Mads Mikkelsen, the actor. I don't remember the character name. All the terabytes is right. We got 4 terabytes of hard disk drive just for video storage space now, for games to watch and for stream VODs and everything. So super, super excited. Mysterious space that Sam encountered on his current mission is too similar, yet Dollman says it's not a battlefield. What this might mean in practice remains unclear. Dawn is a Buddhist concept referring to the enlightened state of freedom and joy achieved by those who break free of the cycle of birth and rebirth, known as samsara. Sam? Coincidence? The repatriate? Space in which Sam has found himself, however, appears to be something very different. Okay. That's while I was sleeping. Now, Kev, you had mentioned that I have the ability to change the photo in this room, and that was a trophy, so I would like to do that. Customize look? Doesn't look like it's there. Oh, I forgot I got the new... I kind of dig the camo. Squares. The digital camo, maybe, as opposed to... Artemis, what up? Happy Sunday. Oh, yeah. I appreciate you lurking. How was your weekend? How was the stream yesterday? The scrims? I was also in and out lurking yesterday. That doesn't have a color swap, though. That's the thing. I really like the colors that I got going here. Not in here, but when you go to a private room. Oh, okay. So not on the Magellan, at a facility. Understood. Very good. Can do. It's like a sinister camera angle, like it was gonna, like something was gonna be in the background. But Dollman's always in the background now. Good. Shower. I'm telling you, Artemis, this is Asphalt Simulator for sure. But what we did at the end of the last stream, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. But also the compulsion to build roads is so crippling. Fresh and clean now. Get our bugs in. I like that there's like different bugs in this one now. I don't think there were different. I could be wrong on that. I don't think there were different kinds of cryptobiotes. But I do miss him smashing Monster energy drinks from the first game. That was very fun. How's Lou doing? I just put my baby to sleep. I'm a professional baby soother. Today, at least. Not every day. Sometimes Rowan kicks my butt. But hopefully that buys mom some time. A little relaxation. He's too old for that now. What do you mean? Go for a nap? What are... So, this keeps expanding. Both stick and rope to protect and connect together for tomorrow. I wonder if that's like chiral point connections that I'm making. Because I keep noticing that like tick keeps increasing over time. Mysterious.
Are you sure you're all right, Sam? I did notice that
Oh,
you were
okay.
tossing and turning in your sleep. And I'm still not sure what to make of the girl we found.
I mean, Sam is kind of immortal though, so I feel like he can take it.
Fragile suggested and visit her in the next room.
I will do that.
Come on. Gently.
You're okay. Come on.
Whoa.
Careful, careful,
Come on.
careful.
Come down.
You got it?
Come on.
Strand's got her.
Thanks.
This is what happens when she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing
I feel
a
like that-
tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their
Oh, hang on,
bodies.
hang on. I don't want to miss something. I love that cat.
Hey, is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Well, Rainy can
We
probably
ran
fix
some
it.
blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make the chrysaloid shell in which we found her any less troubling. Not to mention the tar-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analyzing both. And there's
She
more.
looks like a Resident Evil
You
character.
mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say.
Chiral rash mentioned. Doom sufferers are known to react to chiral density by involuntarily crying or developing goosebumps that may break out into a chiral rash. Such responses are known as chiral allergic reactions. Ordinarily, goosebumps are triggered in reaction to cold temperatures and psychological stresses such as fear or surprise. Chiral allergic reactions, however, occur as a result of Doom sufferers' sensitivity to the world of the dead. Okay, so what I was going to say, Kev, since I already paused it, after like the first chapter of the game where, you know, he's just like drinking himself to death and like literally killing himself, I feel like it, like, he knows he can come back, so it can like encourage those destructive behaviors.
You know how chiral allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps? It's like that, except a fair bit worse. The tar-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so, she's a living human being. And I believe that she was born in that place. After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one.
Yeah, I feel like
As
that's
far
why
as I
he's so
can
hard on himself,
So-
because he's reanimated so many times and kind of
myself.
like doesn't care in a very destructive way. I think that's what makes him like an isolationist as well. Part of it, at least. We know part of the reason that he's an isolationist is because of what happened to his wife and his baby prior to the first game.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands engaging in suspicious activity to the west.
Brigands.
I'm sure you'd like to push on, but I don't think we can afford to ignore this. Please access the DHB Magellan's delivery terminal to
I'll go back into some more action. I'm totally down.
Oh boy. I really miss the taste of food. tomorrow. A mysterious young woman from the world of the dead. I hope she makes a swift recovery. I just can't stop thinking about that place. It was filled with the spirits of the dead, a vast number, beyond counting. And the man who attacked us without any explanation. I don't have any idea who he is. Do you? It was a place that belonged to the dead. And while we were trapped there, only a scant few seconds seem to have passed here. It's like the beach in that regard. Time flows differently there, relative to how it does in our world. Those battlefields you once journeyed to were also pockets of reality outside of ours. But this was different. Perhaps we'll be able to understand it better if we ever get the chance to go there again. Which isn't to say that I want to go back.
I want to go back. That was super fun. It was such an excellent way to end the last stream. Terraforming. Northern Environmental Observatory is getting greener by the day. Oh, how cool. I love that. Up to something. Unidentified cargo spotted in the area. Not good. That's my photo. I like that photo. I do say so myself. Oh, the wombats! Look at them. The wombat butt. Touch the wombat butt. All right. Have an expeditious combat mission. I am so down for. This guy. Loot unit.
Before I forget, Sam, it seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental Observatory, where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side. You remember all that excitement, yes?
Of course.
Anyway, Tarman was kind enough to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
Rest. Excellent. I kind of just assumed
Sam, we've
I was gonna have it all, to be honest with you.
The Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base. This happened shortly after the recent Tarfall abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment.
Kev, have you played any more beyond what we're at, chapter 14? Or are you taking a full gaming break for photos?
New brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips. As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage.
That's not good.
Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them.
Okay, good to know.
These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. If we ignore this development, the brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so.
Okay. Hopefully that means some new weapons for us.
The latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents. It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible. I implore you to take on this main order, Sam.
Implore me. Listen, I don't think anyone will be upset if we go straight into some action. Is facility storage the private locker? Is that one and the same? Yes, it is. Oh, that looks like... Okay, so that was everything that I had on my backpack? Like a lot of stuff. Was I carrying that much crap? I feel like we could just offload. That's almost used up. I guess I shouldn't really be surprised. I am probably carrying that much crap. You know what? Okay. Here, let's do this. I don't think I need 4 container sprays. I can be an adult. Why don't we put those back into the private locker? I can be an adult. We can do this. We can put some stuff away. Okay, I can recycle those, which is good. Let me recycle that container spray that has like nothing on it. This one. You're right. You're right. I'm so sorry. I will recycle when I have the option. You're absolutely right. Okay. All right. So I have the assault rifle. I have the shotgun. I have the silenced pistol. Lots of grenades. You don't need a level. Don't I have level 2 blood grenades? Yeah. Swap that. Can I go in like my grenade pouch or something? Don't I have a grenade pouch? Am I crazy? I do. I don't need the level 1. Gotta put that on the backpack. Let's see if we can. In my grenade pouch. Sensational. Okay. Alright. 2 PCCs, 1 climbing anchor. Could definitely use. It's a response manual. Oh, that's in the off-roader. Okay. God, I got a lot of stuff in there. I didn't even realize it. Good for me, you know? The real question is, do I put this stuff in the Magellan? It's all good road building material. No, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna hold on to it. What I will do, here's what I'll do. Let me get that tar cannon. I just truthfully don't ever see myself using this. Let me put this in the private locker. That way I can just stay in the Magellan. We have the government base at 5 stars, don't we? So none of that's my problem. Lone Commander. All that man does is lose stuff. All he does. Ooh, new blood bags. W. Some in my utility pouch. Fantastic. Very good. Very good. Okay. But super close. Okay. Staff at the Northern Environmental Observatory have seen brigands carrying weapons in base to the west. Cache is said to include dangerous explosives. Retrieve all weapon sets and burrowing bombs from the brigands to keep the environmental safe. Let's do it. Let's go. I had an upgrade over here that I wanted to do, yes? Sharing boost. We need a fair bit more. We need quite a bit more before. That's okay. All right. Cargo is optimized. Oh, it is pretty out here. Look at this. That's so intense. That's so nice. Oh, they don't have any. Very well. Birds. Okay. Let's do it then. What's the objective? Oh, it's there. Wait, is that not the... Is that the same base that we just fought those guys at? It is, isn't it? Yeah, that's the guys we just took out. Ooh, and now we can finish this? Beautiful. Yeah, let's finish that road. Both roads. Excellent. Special beer for the animal shelter. I love it. Because this will be good, because it sounds like we're going to have to carry a bunch of heavy equipment. Ah, you're so right. You're so right. Oh. Okay. They said they wanted this mission to be done stealthy, right? Like they said that. I always try, you know. This is the goal. Really only 6. Six seems low. Not complaining. All right. I just think the Magellan's like one of the coolest video game vehicles, like already. Like I love that it's just like out there, ready to go. And then as you approach, it'll like slowly descend into the tar and turn into your mobile base. I think that's awesome. Plus it looks sick.
Okay.
On a vehicle as well. I feel like it depends. Sometimes I feel like it depends. But I also feel like it would have flagged that if there were enough. You know, I would hope so. I would hope that it doesn't just tag the vehicle, but maybe. I don't know. It's just so satisfying. You know what I mean? It's so hard to let it go when I know I have the materials. You know what I mean? I just want to do better for others. I believe in that. Death Stranding. I do it for me, for them. You know what I mean? Feels good. Oh, did not see that coming. That's rude. Ooh, across the river. Looks like there's a low point over there. That's outrageous. Oh, that's so bothersome. See, this is why we build the road, because this is a pain in the ass. And it won't be a pain in the ass when I'm done. Okay, so that didn't do any cargo damage, right? But God forbid I bump into a tree and everything in the truck is ruined. Explain, Kojima. Let's talk. I just want to talk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not crazy. I just leapt off a cliff, damage free. But the tiny little tree that I can roll over slowly and destroy, if I full speed tap into it, it's full stop and everything's damaged. I just want to talk. And then for future use, then this will be a nice, like, roundabout. You don't have to drive through the brigands, over the rivers. This is the good stuff. This is what it's all about. Very nice. Very good. Actually, that road, TBH, that road didn't go where I thought it was going to go. But the tree moves if I roll over it. This. It's a stupid sticker. Okay. What did that one need? Oh, that one needs a lot. Oh, and there's a separate one here too. See, that's outrageously expensive. I'm not paying for this. You know what I mean? I'm not paying for it. That's enough road. I wonder where that even intersects down here. Because if that road's going that way, where does that go? Maybe it goes up here. Maybe it winds around. Makes you think. And maybe that is a connector to the mine. Really need to find the shelter for this mine as well. Just to get that like little connection point. Because I assume I'll have to do that to keep the monorail going wherever it's supposed to go. All right. Oh, no, I don't want that. I think the extra materials go on my backpack instead of the vehicle. Sure. That's done correctly. I'm not carrying all of that with me. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right, let's see what we can do. Just restore the mine. I did restore the mine, didn't I? Because it's not in the network. There's an upgrade. Because this is all out of network. I can't drop over there. We'll address it at some point. Get there. All right. Let's see. Actually, I think... trying to think of how I want to enter. That kind of looks like that's just one driver. I feel like they would have tagged more stuff. If it was appropriate. Let's throw Dollman.
My time to shine.
I feel like that wasn't actually helpful. It's just fun to do.
On my way back.
What's up, Kaz?
Ouch.
Watching the footy. Thank you for lurking. Happy Sunday. Wait, what's the sport? You have a sister that plays a type of football professionally, don't you? Or like a rugby or something? AFL. Is that what you're watching? Aussie rules football. Oh! No! Not a good start. Yes. Okay, excellent. Enjoy. had an epic come from behind victory. And a cheeky oh, that's awesome. I love it. Guess that was just the one driver. We'll take that. Excellent. Well, that was like the hardest. That was the biggest barrier. My humble opinion. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I feel like I'm gonna want to bring the vehicle up. How are these guys so good? How are you sniping me like that, man? I knew there were more bad guys. I knew it. Is he coming down? No, he's not. Okay. I knew it couldn't be 6. It's way too few. Did I know? Oh, did you now? I totally misread that. I thought you were going to give me a fun fact. I did. See, look, there's more of them. That's like at least 4 guys. Oh, they're okay. They're ones from... Interesting. They look like they're placed there. Like the brigands moved them. Like from the... Well, now it says 5 out of 6 because I killed the driver. But you know what I mean? There's like a mat out. I almost wonder if like from the previous fight, if the new brigands came in and like relocated them to like safety, you know what I mean? Because we've seen them carry the unconscious companions before. Yeah. Like, and they're like placed in pairs and stuff. Like, I think that's very intentional, which is really interesting. Bro did not see me. I'm sorry. That's like outrageous. This mission require... Average content damage is less. Okay, so it has nothing to do with... Okay, fine. Okay, that's fine. We'll just light these guys up. It's all good. Try to light me up, though. Okay. And 2 can play that game. Bye-bye. Yeah! You guys are no joke with the weapons. Who's left? Who else wants to die? Well, that guy does. Nice toss. Beautiful. It's tough out here. I have the best intentions. Sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. They don't want us to succeed, you know? Okay. That's fine. Now we roll the vehicle up. All these goodies. Take good care of them. Exactly as I intended. Cargo that's hazardous will explode if it takes significant amounts of damage in a single blow. Yes, chef. Okay. Went in with 2 floating carriers. Oh, is it not safe to put the hazardous material on the carriers? My car is so far away. I thought the carrier was supposed to be good for you. Although I'm still not using it. Someday. I used it a little bit. It was nice walking over like the mountaintops. It felt like it kept everything a little safer. Oh, got it. Yeah, that's not good for stealth for sure. The less you're carrying, the harder you are to spot. I know they've made a point of stating that before. Nice and gentle. I think that's all I grabbed. Oh, and that. That is a good idea for combat if you weren't like ready for it. But I do try to like post up with the vehicle somewhere and load all the unimportant things and go from there. Although I do like the feature on the cars now that I've like noticed it, where like if you just grab stuff with your hand as opposed to putting it on your back, then you can just if you run around the end of the vehicle, you can just drop it off in storage, which is nice. I don't know if I will do that. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe. We'll put it in the truck just in case. Just in case. You never know. Kaz, what is it about this game that is so good? So I think the deliveries are very satisfying, as silly as that is. The deliveries are very fun, but the world is so interesting to be in. It's just so like, conceptually, it's just so weird and it's so unique that like it just, at least for me, you just feel like you want to learn more. And in this one in particular, because that can be somewhat boring for people. I think in this one in particular, they have improved the combat so much that it's more accessible if the world feels a little bit too weird to you. Like they've improved other gameplay aspects, in my opinion.
Right. Got a little cargo under the shelf in the back.
That it's just so much more enjoyable. But yeah, I'm obsessed with the world. I think the characters are great. It's just so freaking weird and unique in a way that I'm like obsessed with. Like, that I just want to absorb more information. I, like, want to know what Kojima was thinking when he put all this together. Like, I just very much look forward to, as you get introduced to story stuff, most of the time you don't understand it initially. And it, like, it's almost addicting in a way where it's like, I want to keep progressing because I want to understand what I just watched, and you don't always understand. And that part's fun to me. Oh yeah, I mean, it's probably, it is one of, if not the best looking game that I have ever played. They are using the same graphical engine that the Horizon games do. Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. I believe it's called the Decima engine. And it's one of one. It's so beautiful. It just makes everything photorealistic in a way that's not weird, not uncanny valley photorealistic, but it's just, it's outrageously beautiful. Yes, the Horizon games are great. But I will say, Kaz, at least on the Xbox side, the first Death Stranding is on Xbox now. And potentially on Game Pass? I don't know if it ever came off Game Pass. So if it does interest you, like, one of the things that I think is really cool, it sounded so goofy. Excuse me, hang on. That was crazy. I almost died from a snack I ate an hour ago. When Kojima first introduced it, he was like, I've created a new genre, a Strand game. And everyone's like, okay, Kojima. But like, it's actually, the more you play, it's actually super cool.
Did you just drop some cargo, Sam?
You're joking. Please. Please don't let that have damaged the cargo. I'm begging you. Please. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was gonna be so upset. I was gonna be so upset. Oh. Yeah, that fan is gigantic. Is it just Space Human Uber? Kind of. Not so much Crazy Taxi, because the vehicles are very slow. But I mean, there's huge parts of this that is like delivery simulator. The idea is that there's a supernatural event that happens. It's called the Death Stranding, and it's where souls in limbo can't pass on, and so they return to the world of the living. And if they come into contact with living souls, they create what's called a void out, which is like a nuke, basically. And when they arrive, they also bring timefall with them, which is this kind of acid rain that rapidly accelerates time. And so it ages you to the end of your life, like almost instantly. And so because of that, humanity basically retreats into these little like hub cities across the US and across the world. And it is your job as the main character, delivery boy, to travel across the country and reconnect them all. And you do that by delivering critical supplies. And by the end of the first game, you've connected the United States, and then in the second game, you're tasked with connecting the rest of the world. Hey, Will. Yeah, how did the scrims go last night? Ooh, I agree, Kaz. I agree. Watch how tall my cargo is.
like that, Sam.
Jesus Christ. Okay, hang on. We're gonna let go of that. I cannot fall over with bombs. We're gonna move the cargo back into the truck. There it is. It's like, where is the truck? Let's just load up the truck before we pick up any more heavy stuff. Let's not trip with bombs on our back. Is this a safe drop-off point? Yes, it is. Don't want to take any tumbles. But it is also very fun, Kaz, to like you see this tower of cargo that I'm carrying, and like sometimes you have to be really particular with the cargo for various reasons. Like this mission in particular, these bandits got a bunch of like high-grade weapons that they shouldn't have. So, you know, we went in here, tried to go stealthy, it didn't work, which is fine. Go in, take all the stuff they got, and transport it back safely. And so sometimes you need to be really careful about how you're like placing your cargo. So there is some strategy elements to that. 'Cause if it gets damaged, it impacts how much like XP, quote unquote, that you would get for the mission. And so it's fun to like think through that stuff too sometimes. Like, how do I want to approach the situation? How do I want to organize my cargo? Is there anything that I want to bring with me? Like, am I going to be doing like a lot of mountains? So should I be ready to build a bridge or use a climbing rope and kind of like think things out that way? That level of the deliveries are not, you know, just going from doorstep to doorstep. A lot of the times there's a lot more involved, and it's kind of fun to think about what you want to do. Metals there, ceramics there. Was I missing anything else? So, I really enjoy them. I did not enjoy the first game the first time I played it. I played it at launch, and I just didn't get it because it's weird. It's a weird game. But it hits very differently in a post-COVID world. So when they did the director's cut for the PS5, I went and picked it up. I did the like $10 upgrade or whatever because I wanted to test out the PS5, and I ended up sinking like, I don't know, like 50 additional hours into it after that, and really started to get absorbed into the world and the lore and stuff. And so this has been one of my most anticipated titles this year, and it has lived up to my personal hype. I'm very happy with it. Scrims went well. 7th overall plus a win. Very good. Very good. We love to see it. There we go. I'm so glad that one bit of cargo that got clipped when I exited that tent. If that was going to get damaged, I was going to be so upset. Looked to be in good shape. Oh, I never mentioned, I stopped talking about the Strand thing. I don't know what happened. Oh, so like the Strand system is everybody that is like playing this game, they're all sharing like their resources. So like if I build a bridge to get across a river, because that was helpful to me, like other players will be able to see that bridge and know that like I placed it, and there's like a social currency system that like can provide you XP and give you additional like kind of like passive abilities. And so like I always love like this road system. Like I invested resources in to finish this road, and so like it's helpful for me. But when other players are in, if we've like shared a connection with the game, then they'll have access to the road that I invested in, and vice versa. When I connect to new areas, I can see what other people built, and if there's like you can see the likes there. And I just think that stuff is really cool. Like because everybody's navigating the same landscape, and so like it's not a multiplayer game, but there is a shared system where like it's cool to see like what their thought process was as they're tackling each mission and being able to benefit from what they put down. And then it's fun when you put something down knowing that someone else is going to see it and be able to use it. I think it's a really, really cool system. Both are true. Both are true. Am I missing a weapon set? I thought I got everything. But I must not have, right? I thought I was so thorough. Set 1, 2. No, I'm missing a set. Huh. Okay, well, I guess we'll go back. That's annoying. Let me put some of that. I'm gonna keep the metal and ceramics, but I'm gonna put everything else. Special alloys. Can't necessarily. Ceramics and metal are all the road building stuff. Ooh, I see. Wow, we got an ad break already. No, I thought I got everything. Frustrating. There's currently 3. I'm okay with losing 10. That's fine. Private locker. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Okay. So ad break is coming in 30 seconds. So I'm gonna switch us over to the be right back scene. And then when we come back, I guess we'll go back to the bandit camp and I can find that missing piece. So we'll be back in 3. Okay. Back. Thanks for your patience. Crack open a soda. Family's going to Costco. I'm lucky they come back with a hot dog. All right. Oh, it got dark while I was gone. Oh, there's the code. Okay, well, go back out, see what we can find. It's hard to see. Probably a fine stopping point. I'm just gonna leave the car there since it's like bombs. I think that's fair. Anyone would be upset. Ooh. Oh. Terrible choice. river. Mind. Yeah, this works fine. What is this thing? There's a watchtower up there that we should be able to use.
Okay.
Weird when he says exactly what you say. Very trippy. I don't have more tagged cargo. I'll get up there. Fine.
Come on.
It's initiating a sprint that I am not initiating.
This one's for you.
Alright, let's see if we can find this. Where is it? Is the burrowing bomb weapon set 3?
Time to shine, Sam.
Like, you can see everything out there. I don't... understand. Now I'm just annoyed. That. Sufficient cargo to complete delivery. No, it's all weapon sets and burrowing bomb. I'm very irritated. A huge bummer. I don't know. I'll Google it, see if anyone else had this problem.
Feels good.
Find weapon sets. Set. That one. Final one. Oh, no, this seems to imply. Okay, so the IGN walkthrough is.
Come on, let's get this done.
It seems like the bomb is the third thing. It's actually 2 weapon sets and a bomb. We'll see. We'll see. Shouldn't call it that then. Made it seem like I was missing something, which is rude. Sam's very upset with me. Which is honestly understandable. This particular scenario. I get it. Not always understandable, but in this scenario, I get it.
Stretch my legs.
Careful now. Careful now. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh. Oh. Didn't know there was observatory cargo there. Let's go. Awesome.
Yeah, sure thing.
I have like so much stress over it because I feel like I've had cargo ruined by like just the silliest stuff. I can slam into a rock and it's fine. It's a flimsy little tree. Game over. Backing up.
Just a bit further now.
Didn't check if they had a request for aid, didn't he? No, he didn't have a request for aid. Very good. All right, this better work. Oh, it is deliverable 3 of 3. I don't like that. I don't like that one, Kojima. Fine. I gotta get a new weapon out of this, yeah? Something.
Whoa, did you really go out and steal all that stuff from the brigands? Way to go, Sam.
That's what you asked me
Let me
to
get
do.
started on processing your haul.
Yeah, that was worded strangely. Because to me it read as there were 3 bombs to get and there were 3 weapon sets to get, not that the bomb was the 3rd weapon set. Fine. We got the S rank.
I certainly
Okay.
wasn't expecting this. What a pleasant surprise you've brought.
Give me those likes. Back it up. Could use more.
You have accomplished so much. Done things only you
Guidepost.
could have done.
Structures that
We want you to
automatically
have this
illuminate
data
at night,
as thanks.
allowing them to be used as landmarks. Oh, that's cool. Fun little thing. New bridge type available. 80-meter bridges. Interesting. Okay, so he's probably somebody that we're going to
You've
want to
increased your allocation of materials.
invest
Our
in
way of
for
saying
sure.
Thanks.
Now displaying your current
He's giving us new stuff like that. Yeah, rack up that bridge link. Use a little more, personally.
The guidepost data we just shared with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost, even at night. And when you do place them, you'll find they're useful not only for getting your bearings, but also for creating routes that will facilitate travel for everyone. Aside from that, we've also made it so you can now use your PCC to fabricate bridges up to 80 meters in length.
Love to hear it.
The rivers ahead of you are prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be especially handy.
Yeah, definitely
and
want
Sam,
to
there's actually one other thing I wanted to talk
increase
about.
his reputation, see what else we can
A
build.
little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf.
A new
It
weapon.
included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a large area. Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words, we've really dodged a bullet. But what I'd like to know is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up to pure chance.
It's
Honestly,
Higgs, obviously.
it's almost like those brigands knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo.
Ooh.
We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Very well.
Excellent work, Sam. You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness.
Good.
Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself.
Order completed. Well done.
Thanks, we appreciate it.
Suppose I could just back the car over there, couldn't I? Let it rest up. I can be an adult and do some story missions. Although that was all technically a story mission. I've held up my end of the bargain. Now it's road simulator time. Just a shoe?
Stop it.
Oh. What are you doing?
Someone doesn't like shoes?
Or cryptoids? Oh, now she likes cryptoids.
She won't even touch any normal food.
Her feet are so dirty.
But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, tomorrow. We don't do that.
A 30-year-old baby?
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam.
That's true. They did really like. I feel
Get
like
some
they really went under the radar. Well, I remember the older sister did a. Remember, I didn't end up finishing it, but she was in a drama with like Luke Evans and somebody else. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't tell you anything about the show, but I remembered being like, "Oh, I forgot about her." I feel like they really. Which is probably the best way to be, right? Because you can be an actor that gets to work a little bit and then you stay under the celebrity radar. I feel like that's best case scenario if you can get away with it. feel like the game's actually like making me move forward a little bit, which is good. I have some stuff. I have some lost cargo that I'd like to deliver, but I feel like we've reached a certain point where it feels like they're pushing me a little bit. Not a bad thing. I wonder if there's anything else here ever, because it always says Sam's hunger is somewhat satiated, and I wonder if we eventually get something else, or maybe you need so many cryptobiotes. Do that. I don't know. Yeah. I want to know how a shower heals sunburn.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Tomorrow seemed to react negatively to overstimulation. This is likely just a defensive mechanism, so to speak. A way
Who amongst
to
us doesn't
safeguard her mind
react
from
negatively
the
to
strange and
overstimulation?
unfamiliar.
You know what I mean?
At times like these, it's best to
Well,
limit the number of people attempting
I could
to
see
help
that, but like the sunburn
individual.
healed before Rainey
So
was
let's
here.
trust in Rainey and Fragile to take care of her.
That would be
You've
super
been
cool.
Receiving more dangerous orders.
But I feel like it was doing that
I
without her.
respect your willingness to undertake them without any fuss. Please don't hesitate to rely on me for assistance if you ever find yourself in need of it. While I'm incapable of fighting like you, if you throw me toward your enemies, I can keep them distracted for a short while at least. Sam, the brigands' vehicles are of a rather antiquated design, significantly different from the standard pickup off-roader.
Are they?
You won't be able to get them repaired at distribution centers or on the DHV Magellan. Can't even store them in a garage. They're enemy property after all. Too risky to bring inside our facilities. Could be booby-trapped. I'd not get into the habit of using them too often if I were you.
Okay.
I don't...
Oh. You're right. I don't want to talk to you anymore anyways. Let's see what we got.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Hartman's facility. In short, it's time to tackle the
Hartman.
northern part of the continent.
Nice.
Start by bringing the F2 South Distribution Center into the network. Some of the staff there are former residents of Cape Fort Knot who managed to escape the city before it was swallowed up by the tar. In addition to overseeing distribution operations, they also protect the facility from would-be assailants. Unfortunately, local chiral contamination levels are extremely high.
That is true.
Leading to disturbing reports of paranormal phenomena near the facility.
I could see that being a good rationale. Like they have like a water reservoir maybe of the rain that she's collected. It's like a healing property. Good point. Good point. Carry something. Over the necrobiotes. Interesting. All right. So, but. I want to finish up these other. We have Animal Shelter and Rainbow Valley Lost Cargo to do. What I want to do, so I want to make those deliveries. Then I want to take care of this monorail quest that Westport Knot had. See if I can get that connected before we get to the part of the story that's like make these connections. You feel me? That route. Yeah. Go up there. Drop off at the animal shelter. And roads as well. I can't forget. Can't forget. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on grabbing that right now, though. Any other lost stuff specifically for them? Do West Fort Knot as well. Actually, that's all Rainbow Valley, and yeah, let's take all that stuff. Don't need the bird feed because we 5-starred them, so we're good there. Okay. Load her up. Commander we don't have at 5 stars. Okay. Like that. Backpack, and then we'll just put that right back into the base. Beautiful. They do have a lot of metal and ceramics. I guess we'll have to see what that last node costs, because I don't think I can see it, or I haven't been to it, rather. Or whatever node is going to be over here, right? We'll tackle that when we get back. That's the correct dropping point. Let me place a marker there. Then we can swing up, over. Be on our way. Beautiful. Onward. They're gonna have that much lost cargo, you know what I mean? What am I supposed to do? Not deliver it? It's just like the best looking game ever. You know what I mean? It's just beautiful. Even when it's dreary, you're just like, wow. Like, it's like the best looking water I've ever. It's got another quarter to eliminate enemies in base. Oh, that's cool. I would do that. Quest for aid. Wow. Got a trophy. Oh. Are they trying to imply that... Oh, they woke up. Shit. Of course they woke up. That sucks. Okay. Ah. So there's one awake in there somewhere. It seems like... Yeah, and there's one out there to the far left. We can probably ignore that guy. We're gonna need to take out at least these 3 guys. That blows. Okay, yeah, it looks like lots of... I think that's kind of cool. That seems like it's like a part of their process of like... When they move back in, they like get the... like the bodies organized. Bye-bye. Night. alert his buddy, though. It did not. Very good. Very good. That acting like there's somebody else up there. I think so. Oh, or maybe he noticed what just happened. Kind of has that vibe. Yeah, he saw. Okay. Bye-bye. Ain't seeing nothing. Alright. We covered. Are we clear to proceed now? Kinda feels like we're not. There's that guy way out there. I guess we could just have fun with it, right? See what happens. Somebody's like, what's happening? Oh, maybe there's two guys out there. Or is it like I'm so far away, can't even like register what's happening? Oh, somebody else got picked up. Where? There he is. God, I'm such a bad shot. Jesus. Here we go. You guys didn't see that. Very good. It is a lot of recoil. But also I'm a horrible shot unless I get the slow-mo. Like first bit of slow-mo is very nice. All right. Now we can safely make our deliveries. I really want to see more like animals that wouldn't go in the animal shelter, because it feels like you hear like a coyote or something like that. I don't know what would be native to Australia, if like wolves or coyotes are out there or something else, but it seems like every time the sun sets you hear something howl, and I want to know what it is. Oh, that's such a great point. I didn't even think to mention that where she asked what was good about the game. It's like it's your home. It's a great point. First one's in the US, but it feels like Iceland. And then I can't speak to if this feels like Australia, because I've not been there. I have been to Iceland. It's really nice. Horror movie. Oh, that's so good, because I love that that's the lost cargo for him, because the guy they scanned in is a horror film and TV director. Mike Flanagan is his name. That's who runs the Northern Observatory. That's such a awesome little nod to him. That's a lot further out than it looks. Does he have an aid request now? Make sure that I'm... Does. Build a watchtower for surveillance purposes. Do that on the way back. Do that one too. Oh. Wait, that one's more doable right now. I have multiple PCCs on me, don't I? Should. Yeah, I've got 2. Awesome. Yeah, let me build that timefall shelter. Ask another porter to deliver cargo on your path. Why did my request get canceled? Oh, is it because I took everyone out? That's the new little billboard. I like it. Is this a timefall shelter request? Yes. Happy to make that. Happy to do it. This really isn't close to the animal shelter, though. Right? It's like way up there. Whatever.
Now then.
Cool.
Okay, I think we're done.
Great job, Sam.
Even the animals trapped. There's no animals over here. Any goodies in here? Advantage of anything? Any more lost cargo to take? Or beer? Oh, that's what's on my... Okay. That. And that. Take a PCC since we just spent one. A lot of good stuff in here. Oh. A lot of good stuff in there. Make sure we grab those horror tapes as well. There's somewhere. There it is. I love that so much. Got those guys to worry about too. I guess I didn't realize how close we are to XL timefall resistant plant. How close this actually is to the animal shelter. It's just kind of a roundabout way of getting there. Oh, nice ladder. Who is this? Shout out to Mage QB. Very nice ladder placement.
Thanks
All of the likes you receive. All of the likes I give to you. Beautiful placement. Sensational. Yep, seems huge. Things are shocking. Yeah, I feel like it's just kind of like the density of the terrain, right? Which I guess is the point. Stretches the length of the game out a little bit. Makes everything feel a lot bigger. I mean, we are exploring a whole continent. I suppose the shelter is right there, isn't it? Pick up that timefall resistant plant as well, because we're making Rainbow Valley deliveries too. But I'm not going to build the other two. There's 2 more road nodes between like the animal shelter and Rainbow Valley, but they're so outrageously expensive. It's like 3,000 metal and ceramic. It's like I'm not doing that. Not when, you know, like you were just talking about me topping off those roads. It's like somebody's got to, the porter's got to meet me halfway. I can't be contributing thousands on every single nodule. It gets worse. Oh, good. Look at all the new animals. Look at them. They look happy. Y'all just chilling. Big chilling. Love to see it. Oh my god, look at all that good stuff. 0%. Look at that. Give me my 5th star.
A rescue a day keeps extinction at bay, or so I always say. Thank you, Sam. We'll take proper care of our wee friend.
Look at all of that. Oh, I forgot about the animal rescues too. Nice. Come on, give me that star. Give it to me. No combat points? I just took out a whole camp. No combat or stealth. I stealth took out at least 2 of those bandits and then lit up the other ones with a machine gun. It's not worth anything?
It's still pretty dark out
there. Well done.
No star. Crash. Crash. Oh, maybe so. Maybe so. I don't need to make the... I mean, I guess it's right there, right? I suppose we can do it. New thing. Oh, the guidepost. That was cute. I won't use it.
Order accepted.
All right.
Thank you.
We hope to see you again soon.
You don't get anything good for 5-starring the birds. You get a hologram of the birds. I was really, and you get a hologram of Rainy, and I don't think there was really anything else exciting related to that. I was supremely disappointed with the reward for that. What I was hoping is that you could take like one of the birds with you to the Magellan, or like they all came with you, because like the Rainy's birds, she's on the Magellan. So I was really, really disappointed 5-starring that. Huge bummer. Yeah. Because you don't, like, the whole time you're not getting any rewards. Granted, that was the easiest 5-star. They only require like 3 deliveries, I think. So it was super easy to get it. But still, because there were no rewards really leading up to that, I had kind of had higher expectations. Let me rearrange this cargo so I can grab this kangaroo. I'm just gonna entrust him at Rainbow Valley. I'm not gonna backtrack. Ooh. Wow, that's all on my back. Okay. Heavily loaded is right. Yeah, almost always something devious.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Okay. Oh, I probably just have to... The truck's full. I think I just need to carry him with me. It's fine. This might not be the part of the road that's finished. Oh, it's not. That's okay. Oh, yeah. No, this works just fine. Can't get that kangaroo too. Can't get them all, sadly. Yeah, like to me, this is enough road that like I don't need to spend the thousands that it wants me to spend. Finish those other two pieces. Like we can take a couple bumps from the valley to the shelters, but it's super helpful to just bypass the valley altogether. Who is that bridge for? Why did you build a bridge up there? There's no purpose for that. I would love auto drive. The auto drive is nice, but because you can't sprint with it or boost with it, it's like... And it doesn't seem like you can set a destination for auto drive either. I feel like I need that part too. Like it is nice to be able to coast on the road for a second, but like, unless I'm able to set it, you know, like, because my next stop is going to be West Fort Knott. So it's like, unless I can put a marker down that lets me coast to West Fort Knott and then stop, like, kind of just pretty otherwise. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that would actually be nice, like
Thank you for coming
for streaming. It's like I don't have to just put it on a be right back scene. I can just coast on the road until we get to the next destination. I can just use the restroom real quick. But if it's just gonna go on the road infinitely, yeah, I don't wanna.
I almost can't believe how good this looks. Of all the things you could have brought us.
Give me that 5th star. Fuck. They're so demanding. I put in a lot of work for them to not reward me.
I appreciate your will. Still,
Yeah. It's not that big a deal to be out at night. If anything, it's better. You're harder to see. Yeah, probably not gonna do that.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Stealth on what? Stealth. Well, not with the kangaroo in my back. But... Alright. Cross the bridge. Oh, I like that you can see other people's. You start to see the landmark things now. That's nice. I kind of wish you could see certain items like before you gain access to them to like make you wonder what they are. I feel like it would like motivate you to like, I'll be like, oh, what's that? And like look into it and like, oh, you gotta, you know, make this connection and be like, oh, okay, let me go over there. Bird feed's in the car. Good for me. Good for me. Why is that red? Because I don't have the delivery. Oh, did I? That's so stupid. I didn't even notice because I just kind of expected that I didn't have it. It's so dumb. Because I shot the kangaroo without it seeing me. For delivery. Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like I kind of intentionally didn't take the bird stuff if it was lost cargo. Close. Water's moving. Schwiggity schwat. That username. Bird seed. I mean, I guess I'll take the Legend of Legends. You know, add another one of those to my repertoire. Yep, 5 stealth points for being unseen. Okay. Okay. Very silly.
Order completed. Well done.
Orders for them. Fine. All right, we did Rainbow Valley. We did Rainy Shelter. Now we go to West Fort Knott. Monorail.
Looks like a path.
Because I want to figure out. Kev, I know you mentioned the mine should be the Cairo connection, so I gotta see what I missed. Clearly, I missed something. I like Virtuous Deliverer. I'll take that title. Monorail's moving. Love to see it.
Enough already.
So awesome. I imagine the monorail's got to cost way more than the roads. I don't know. I don't think I've actually contributed to the monorail aside from that story mission. I have. Holy cow, is that another ad break already? That's crazy. Time is flying. So turned around. Okay. All right. Let's make this delivery. I cannot believe it's been another hour. Oh, I thought I had stuff for her. I'm wrong. All right. Well, I'm going to figure out what I want to do with that when we come back from this ad break. So I'll switch us over to the BRB scene, and we'll see you guys in 3 minutes. All right. We are back. Thanks for your patience. Probably the last ad break. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking... So we already need to be out at the mine, right? This is another chunk of the monorail? Oh, to go out somewhere else. Ah, maybe to go out there. Interesting. All right, so we already need to go to the mine. Or the West Fork Knot thing. So I'm kind of thinking we just pick up this vehicle paint thing. But instead of walking it up the mountain to the animal shelter, I think we just like ride the monorail back so we can keep the vehicle. And then use the road around Rainbow Valley and just drive back there, make it back to the Northern Observatory, drop off that stuff, and then we just go from there, right? That's my plan. That's my plan. I think it's a good one.
Thank you.
Our aid request. Old monorail motors. Got that too. 3 remote vital sign monitors as well. That one. We could probably do that one as well if it's going to be right there. Right? See what happens. See what we can do.
Feels good.
Do I remember how to use the monorail though? No. Facility features. Use the monorail. W. K. What is this? Oh, Jesus, that's my own pin. Okay. Yes, we would like to go here. Load vehicle. Is that in the elevator? So that's my vehicle right now? Yes? I feel like that's not the one I was driving. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just make sure. I don't recognize that username. Oh, it is. That's the one that's got all my cargo in it? I fucking knew it. I knew it. I grabbed the wrong truck. All of my stuff is in the one in Rainbow Valley. Because my truck belongs to Budman. Fuck. I knew I messed up when I saw that username. It's like, I don't recognize this one bit. What a pain in the ass. I'm glad I caught it at least, because I'm storing a lot of road building material in that thing. Hi, little guy. You stay really still. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's right. Weapons are disabled here. He's lucky. I'm so irritated. I'm glad Lou's in a good mood. I'm not. Stupid. At least that view's pretty. Oh, that should have tipped me off, because I was originally coming to West Fort Knott with a delivery. And I went to, when I first interacted with it, I was like, oh, I thought I had picked up stuff. Should have been my warning. I'm just gonna put this one on my back so it doesn't get lost in the vehicle transfer. You're lucky you're a pretty game, Death Stranding. I remember there was 2 trucks at the shelter, and I didn't think twice about it. So upset. Yep, there's my vehicle. With Budman, right? It's Budman. Ignite, yes. Budman 1550. That's what I'm talking about. That's what makes Death Stranding cool. It's like, nah. That's my guy, Budman, who left his vehicle somewhere 30 hours ago in his Death Stranding play, and I've been using his truck ever since. That's what's cool about Death Stranding. Buttman 1550 is a real one. Changed my life. You're so true. I don't know that I have ever liked it. I don't think I have. We'll fix that. But I've sang his praises on the internet many times. Could you imagine if he was watching? Like, holy shit, that's my username. Spam the likes like crazy right now.
This one's for you. Thank you.
Ah! As many as I could possibly do. What up, Fidget? Happy Sunday. Welcome. And Dusty, hello, hello. Dusty, I think I saw a very cute post on Instagram from you today. Happy birthday to your Rowan, potentially. First birthday. I wish you luck on your game development, but I'm admittedly not much of a one for ChatGPT. But I wish you well on your journey. Busy tidying up after the party. He should be a spoiled little boy. It's his first birthday. That's so exciting.
Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Allow me to review the order data. It's like a dream come true.
There's all the cargo.
We'd written it off, but you made our day.
What was Dusty, what was the highlight? Did you have like a theme? Get him something good? I've been good. This was a good week. Next week is actually my last week for a month at work, which I'm super excited for. So my wife has gone back for the past 2 weeks. She's been working part-time because our Rowan is now 3 months old, which is unfortunately all the time she gets before she's got to go back to work. But I'm able to use, I also have like 12 weeks of, granted it's unpaid leave, but I'm able to use that time within the first year of a child being born. So we have like a little bit of a gap. Her mom is retiring in September. And so I'm gonna come home, like my wife has to go back to work full time first week of August. And so I'm gonna go home for the month of August and just be with my Rowan. And then her mom will retire, and then in September she'll take care of him. So I've only got 1 more week of work, which I'm super excited for because summer's my busy season. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then this weekend was good, chill weekend. Got to get a lot of video editing done for next month's games to watch. It's almost done, which is great with some time to spare, which is nice. But
thank you for your service. We'll be sure to call on you again.
Woodland theme, a wood stump cake. Oh, that's cute, the little critters. I love that. It could have taken 12 months, but we got her back. She's the bunny maker. Oh, that's so cute. Highlight literally just having everyone be there with them smiling. Oh, that's wonderful. Game development's hard. Know how to code in some languages. The only thing that's completely new to me is 3D animation. Oh, I'm sure there's an extraordinary amount of stuff involved, and there's so many different facets to game development, right? But I'm sure it's a sweet endeavor to get into. Somebody loves gaming, but most women in the UK get 6 months. Is it? Oh, you got 6 weeks paid. Oh, that is amazing. Is it 6 months paid for women, or just like 6 months unpaid leave? And your wife could have potentially had 12 months paid leave. Because there's like no standard in the US. You just get 12 weeks of unpaid leave. I guess that is the one standard. My company does a month paid for moms, which is nice. And then does 2 weeks paid for dads. And then, but the thing that stinks is that does tie into your 12-week time. So I would technically only have 10 weeks to use, but I still get some paid time. Still home with the baby and stuff. So all good. Make a story game. Nothing special with servers. Oh yeah, I'm sure that's a beast. Oh, cool. It differs. I think Kay got 3 months full pay, and then she could have 9 statutory. Yeah, okay. Yes, understood. So I could technically take a little bit more unpaid time, but yeah, my wife's been unpaid for this whole bit, and like I'll be taking a month unpaid. So we're kind of stretching it thin in terms of being home with them. So I definitely understand. But I am really excited to have some more time at home with him, especially now, like, because he's so much more of a baby, you know, instead of like more of a human, just being like a potato. So I do look forward to having that time with him when he's really like alert and like kind of starting to figure some stuff out. Ooh, I love Detroit Become Human. That's a great game. I like those games a lot. What is that dev team? Quantum something? Because I like Beyond Two Souls as well. Yeah, I love that game. Yep. Rowan said Dada and Mama yesterday. Yes, let's go. Very exciting. Love to see it. I think it is Quantum Dream. Quantic Dream, Kev. I think you're right. Yeah, I dig their games a lot. Oh, I didn't get on the monorail. Oops, hang on, wait. I just sent my car there. No! Oh, no! Oh, man. Stupid. No! there goes my car. Man, what do I do? No!
I will always support you. Very impressive work, Sam.
Well, it's not a far. Hopefully it's over there soon. Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad. That was the animal shelter. That's the paint. All right, that's the last cargo. So we just gotta wait until. Oh, good lord. Thank you. Yeah, it said I couldn't use it until it was done operating. So once it stops, I should just be able to. Should. Oh, there you go. I hear a monorail docking right now. Good lord. Thanks for lurking, Fidget. Hope you have a great Sunday. All right, let's try this again. Get on monorail. The real question is my vehicle gonna be over there? Dusty, I still mourn the loss of my podcast with Ready Player Poet. I had a lot of fun doing that one episode. I do really want to do podcasts. I want it to be in the repertoire. Hopefully someday. I think it was the problem is that, like, truthfully, I'm pretty at max capacity between Twitch streaming and making the YouTube videos and stuff, like doing games to watch, now getting to do a couple game reviews, especially with Rowan at home. Really running out of time. So the problem with a podcast is that I would probably need to be on someone else's podcast for them to admittedly do the heavy lifting, because I'm just really low on unavailable time. Yeah, so like there was no nothing bad happened. I think it was just because Poet had to take on the brunt of the work. I think it was very overwhelming for him, which I totally respect. It was totally fine, because it's any of this is a lot of work. So I had communicated that. It's like I'm kind of maxed out as I am, like working full time and plus dad time. So like I'd love to do it. If anyone out there listening got a podcast, I'm hoping someday. There's a podcast that I love listening to that's called Drop In Drop Out. Maybe one day I can guest on there. It'll be a goal. I'd love to do that. Oh yeah, of course. Again, like I would love to do it. Would love to do it. I had a lot of fun doing the little bit that I did, and that's like some of my that's what I consume the most in terms of like video game stuff. Like I'm always listening to video game podcasts. So someday. Hey Myth, happy Sunday. My job is boring. I work for a company that does summer camps, and so I do logistics for those programs. So I help them with shipping, with getting the staff paid, getting families registered. It's a nonprofit, so they have like sponsors that'll help kids go to camp, which is really cool. And so I'll help with that kind of stuff too. Yeah, it's neat. It's boring, but it's a nice job. Love to be on a podcast. Kay doesn't game, so I feel like you sat a lot of opinions. Yes, I used to feel that way, Dusty. And then in COVID, my wife found gaming, which was really nice. Like Game Pass just really gave her an opportunity to find a bunch of gave her an opportunity to try games without like the penalty of the financial cost. It's like, oh well, what if I don't like it? It's like, well, that actually doesn't matter because I already paid for Game Pass this month, so just grab whatever, And so she's slowly found her like niche, the kinds of games that she likes to play, and now she plays Fortnite with us on Tuesday nights. So it worked out great. Myth, how was your weekend? Happy Sunday to you as well. Oh, okay, so she's gaming for sure. Playing Animal Crossing, Sims, Stardew, Pokemon. She's a gamer for sure. Just maybe not like the more like adventure RPG stuff or multiplayer, but yeah. I cannot for the life of me figure out where the connection point is here. Because I'm off the chiral network here. Any ideas, Kev? What my connection point is here? Chiral network. Weekend going well. Taking a trip starting tomorrow. Very nice. Like a vacation or a work trip? Where are you going? If you don't mind sharing. Obviously, if you want to keep it private. Totally understand. Vacay, let's go. Well deserved, I'm sure. Picked up the lost cargo. Ah, yes, yes, yes. So, okay, has she watched you play Blueprints, though? Because I also would have said, well, and my wife was not interested in Blueprints, but it... Oh, there it is. Okay, the inventor. Okay, if we grab that lost cargo, then that will let me know where the connection is. This is how we... Okay, all right, this is it. This is it. So hang on, let me focus my thoughts for a second. There were like multiple things happening. So I started playing Blueprints because I was very interested in that, and it's cool. It's awesome. I didn't beat it, but like it was really fun to play. But that ended up turning into like a hybrid multiplayer experience for us, where she would kind of like backseat game with me, where we would like talk back and forth about like, well, like which room choice is right, and like we would kind of start taking basically verbal notes. Like we didn't have a notebook. I know that's like kind of recommended for the game, but we were constantly bouncing ideas back and forth with each other of like, which rooms should we select? Like what strategy should we push this time? And like kind of work together through, there's like the permanent, it's like a shed upgrade. I forget what it's called. Where, you know, you figure out like you open the garage door because you had the key for whatever, and then that permanently unlocks an upgrade. It was a ton of fun bouncing ideas off of her, but she didn't actually have to play. And I think that was helpful. It's like, I don't know if she watches you play games, if you're playing something she's not interested in. That would be my recommendation, is to just try to like get feedback off her on like decision making, because I really enjoyed that. Coat check. What does coat check mean? What does that mean? Okay. Oh, okay. Understood. I sometimes get fed up with myself playing long games. But it is a compulsion. All right. All right, the lost cargo's out there. Once we find the inventor, get this bad boy connected. Oh, not the coat check. There's like the coat check is a room, but like there's a set of like permanent upgrade places so there's like a mine, and then there was like an outdoor, it was like a yard shed, a tool shed maybe it was called. That would just give you I forget what it was. You could pick like a certain couple of rooms, like special upgrade. The shed, yes. Persona, Blueprints, Expedition, Forza. Yeah, I get it. And those are, unfortunately, I wind up doing it to myself all the time. Where I get sucked into. They are truly my favorite games. Sometimes I fear that they're tough to stream, but you guys are still hanging out, which I appreciate. But I do get in my head about that every once in a while. Like, I don't know. Should I play one game for 100 hours? But they're the games I want to play, you know? We're just rolling with it. So I say that to say that I appreciate you guys hanging out with me very much. Because I do get in my head about it sometimes. All right. That's some inventor gear. That's some inventor gear. Man, that looks heavy. What's a game you couldn't get into but want to try again in the future? That's a great question, Dusty. Ooh, Final Fantasy 16. That's my answer. I have it on the PlayStation right now. I love Final Fantasy. One of my favorite franchises ever. How am I getting to that guy? Wait a minute. Hello? So Final Fantasy 16 I own. I have played it a little bit. But I really struggle with that kind of like action adventure game. Like where it's like really heavy on combos. Like to me it feels a lot like and maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but it feels like a Bayonetta or like a Devil May Cry or something like that. I just really struggle with like the combo attacks in that way. I never feel like I'm like powerful enough because I don't like visualize the combos correct. I never feel like I'm thinking about combat the right way in those types of games. Myth supports Final Fantasy 16. I've only ever heard great things about it, and like what I've played is awesome, but I start to get really frustrated with the combat because it feels like it escapes me. That's my So I'd like to get back to it someday. Also, I keep waiting for them to put out a PS5 Pro update for Final Fantasy 16, and I continue to be confused on why it's not there. Because they've done the patches for like Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and so I think that's weird that there's not a PS5 Pro version of 16, because that's a beautiful game. I would love to do that. Oh, I loved Deathloop. Deathloop was super good. That was one that hooked me very quick. You're lying. I can't just drive out into that. There's no way. I don't believe you. Okay. I'll take your word for it. I'll go get the car. Where's the car? Did I leave the car at the... Oh, it's right there. Jesus. That's my answer. That's a great question. The yellow brick road. Very well. Ooh. Oh. Is that all the vehicle paint? All the vehicle paint plus something for the inventor. Very good. Very good. I will say, actually, so Dusty, with Deathloop, I don't know if this is a factor for you. Something that I was not interested in that game, there is a bit of sabotage involved with that, where somebody can play the female counterpart in that game and can like interrupt your run. And I was super not interested in another player griefing me. And so you can turn that off to where the invasion still happens, but it's just an NPC. And it makes playing that, at least in my opinion, it makes playing that a lot more doable, because that was kind of like an unnecessary stressor for me personally. And so I ended up enjoying the game a lot more when I turned that off. I felt like I could handle the invasion when it happened. It was rare that it got the better of me. It like forced me to change up the way I was playing, which was good, because I think that's the point. Where I'd have to stop whatever I'm doing, and, you know, maybe I stealth it, or maybe it's a shootout or whatever. So it's still doing its intended purpose, but that's something that I haven't cared for in Souls games either, is like really, really good players like invading my world just to kind of like, you know, stop me. It always feels bad. Oh, yeah, Dusty, we're saying the same thing. Yes, I think you can play Deathloop online for that. Like that's how I think that's how you would get away with doing that. To my knowledge. I believe that's the solution. There's one more paint. Is that right? Do I have all the paint? I feel like I have it all. The loop, no pun intended, was cool. Yeah, I liked it. Interesting mechanic for sure. And is a cool story. Like really good good vocal performances too. Oh god, the paint was right there. Good lord. And I didn't get the inventor stuff that I said I was gonna do. Yeah, so you can't turn the invasion off entirely, but the invasion can be done by an NPC, which I think is much more doable. The only thing I am playing off stream right now is Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is so much fun. The best thing that I can say for that one is my wife and I have frequently had to like ration time with the Switch 2, because she. Kev, you better not be lying to me. That doesn't look like I can do it. What do you mean Yellow Brick Road? What are you talking about? What does that mean? Do I follow the monorail? Is that the Yellow Brick Road? All right, well, all right, hang on. All right, I'll go back. I'm scared. I'm trusting you, Kev. What are you playing right now, Dusty? In your rotation. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, that's pretty sick. Kev, I appreciate your help on that, because truthfully, that's one I wasn't figuring that one out. That wasn't happening. But yeah, that's how I learned that the Switch 2, not that the battery life is bad, because it's doing awesome stuff, but it burns through battery faster than it charges handheld. So like, it got down to like 30%. My wife was playing, and so then I plugged it in so that I could play. And over the course of the next like 30 to 45 minutes, it just like burned through the last of the battery, even though it was plugged in. Which is a bummer. But again, I mean, it's a very nice screen. I know it's not an OLED screen, but it's still doing a lot in a tiny handheld. Still very impressed with that. This is cool. I got scared. I was like, it felt wrong. As soon as I hit the tar, I was like, this isn't right.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and
that was not going to go well for me.
What business brings you to my doorstep? Wait, are you carrying some cargo that got washed away after the quake? I'll need a moment to process and confirm. Well, where on earth did you find this? I'd given up on ever seeing it. You, sir, are a good man, and I know
I do what I
can
can.
rely on you.
So you don't know me at all?
You're bringing people into the chiral network, yes? I'd be interested in that. Get me online.
This was gonna bother me if we didn't make this connection. Yeah, as soon as I saw some lost cargo on the map with a name that I didn't recognize, I saw the inventor and I was like, oh, okay, that's the missing piece. I do like that once you pick up the cargo for them, it like tells you where they are if you haven't found it on your own. Guy's got a nice mustache. Check him out.
Now displaying your current order grade.
So that kind of looks like I've got some monorail to fix, yeah?
I think this could prove useful to you. Try it and see if you agree.
Oh, you're good, Dusty. I was just asking what you were playing off stream. I know you're cleaning up, little man's party. All good. Terminal behind the mine. Okay. Noted. They had this in the first game too. I think Conan O'Brien gives you the Otterhead in the first game, which is crazy.
It's an original invention of my very own. Put it on, and you'll find you can float in the water as happily as an otter.
Yeah, I'm not
You'll
doing
never
that.
be at risk of drowning ever again. It's guaranteed to make you feel like a born swimmer, which, given the recent flooding, is great for people like me who can't swim at all. But I'll bet you could find some use for it too, in your line of work.
Currently playing... Oh, I don't know Leica. Or Leica. Ages Through Blood. What kind of game is that, Dusty? I've not heard of that one. Wheel World I'm familiar with. Are you... I saw pretty mixed reviews for that one. How are you liking that one? I remember when I first saw it, it looked really cool, and then they delayed it and changed the name, and I kind of lost track of it.
That's so. Someone else already went and made the same thing.
Yeah, Conan made it.
Well, I just think otters are wonderful. You like them too, don't you? Despite being mammals, these adorable mustelids live the better part of their lives in water. Floating on the surface, flat on their backs. Grace personified. In becoming an otter, we can become one with the water.
I feel like it's
That's
not that
why I
serious.
decided to create this hood. So, if someone else out there had the same idea, I bet we'd get along swimmingly.
Gotta get him on the phone.
Anyway, if you don't have their hood, maybe you could still use mine. Though, saying that, I better come up with something new.
Ooh.
Thanks, and come back again soon. I'll try to whip up something extra special.
Maybe he...
to give you
Okay,
next
so he can make some new stuff for us. All right, all right.
Order
Very good.
Well done.
Okay, something to bring back. Fort. Load it up. Yeah, I'm not wearing it. I'm not doing that. I can't. Metroidvania with a dope art style. Okay. Brutal, but seems to have an interesting premise. Trials HD meets My Friend Pedro meets Metroidvania. That sounds crazy, Dusty. Okay, I'll have to look it up. Always on a bike in a Wild West setting. Interesting. Interesting.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright, so there's a terminal behind the mine. Oh no, it looks like the monorail's finished. Oh, I stand corrected. Oh, probably just because I wasn't connected to the network fully. Would be my assumption. Very good. Let me see if I can grab this. No, I'm gonna, no. think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Be an adult. Give the marker. Assortments of junk. Leave that one. Not tracking that one. Track that one, though. Leave him hanging. I think Wheel World is cool. Only tried it for a little bit this morning, but seems like a nice short game to play between the big ones. It's not gonna knock your socks off, but 7s out of 10s are still a good time. If short, I agree. There is so much value in like a 10-hour experience. Like I love like the Hellblade games. I think are like great examples of that. And I still want to do South of Midnight because it seems like the same could be said of that one as well. I think there's just like so much value in a complete 10-hour experience to like balance with, you know, the 100-hour RPGs. Because again, that's my favorite kind of game to play. But holy cow, does that not give you an opportunity to play a lot of games? So that's like being able to review 2 games in the past like month or so has been really awesome. Like just being able to play some indie games that are like shorter experiences, but that I still had a really good time with. That's been really nice. I have tried to play some more indie games this year, like playing Ruffy, playing Neva. Thank Goodness You're Here was super fun. I love that game. And then Miska Tiny Tail was super cute too. I really enjoyed that. So I feel like I've had the opportunity to play a lot more varying experiences this year, which is really good. I love my Death Stranding too. I love my Dragon Age Veilguard.